Hi everyone, this is Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Portals, week number cuatro. My Spanish is bad. I was like thinking, is it 4? Is it 5? This is week number 4. We got a big night in store for you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. Portal's going to get, we add something to it every week. I don't like to keep you guys stagnant, and it is, it's winter time. So we got some great bundles set up for you guys tonight. Some Arctic gear. Kel probably teased it. But yes, we're rolling out 2 more bad pieces of Arctic gear tonight. And we got portals. Last week we saw our first ever, what did you call it, Moonshot? The Fetal 5? I think we had our first ever Fetal 5. 5 people on the field at one time. It was a free-for-all. Whole lot of fun. One person climbed above it all, while the rest of you guys were left in the fetal position. Fly Rod is moving up the ladder. It's been a busy week, so these are the standings from last week. I am going to flash them one more time, but this does not include last week's victory. So Fly Rod was tied with Cat. We will get you guys updated standings this week, but you can see he had 6 points. He went to the top of the leaderboard, everybody. Fly Rod on the mountain by himself. Cat in second place. And then we got a whole lot of people that are tied for third place. So tonight is going to be it's going to be pretty important. Tonight's big
match. So we're looking forward to getting everybody in the mix. We got a lot of super chats already, some gear. Oh, man, we got, really quick, I'll read some of these. Amy en route, she picked up the bundles, eating some Rocky Road ice cream on the way home. We got Julia Muse with a bundle and loaders. We got Kel doubling up. Guys, I haven't even shown it. There it is, right there. There it is. Kel picking up 2 bundles. I got a feeling there's some silver skins in there. Maybe that's why. How about Trigger picking up 1 for her, 1 for Fly Rod? Twisted Sisters, 1 for each. So we've got, we got ice cream, we got Arctic gear, we've got gold skins, and we got some great PvP matches for you guys set up. Once again, remember tonight's bundles, they're the lower bundles. They're Saturday night special. So this is $50 bundles, and you are limited to 2. So if you pick up 2 of these bundles, you're getting 2 gold skins, 2 energy orbs, 4 Plutos, 4 Vegas. You're getting 6 Frantic 5s. Look at the grenades. Yep, I put them in there. If you pick up 2 of these bundles, you're getting 2 sets of M20s. That's 4. You're getting 4 T20s, and you can potentially get 4 Dirty 30s. Strongest grenade in the game. So, of course, if you get 1, you pick up a pair of them. You got a couple Dirty 30s. How about the Red Pet skins? Rambo armor. Cavern rubies for this brand new gear. Sapphires. Max Graph. Elysium. Blood glyphs. Bone glyphs. Set of skins. Both weapon skins and armor. And, of course, the highlight of the evening, I mentioned to you guys, there are 4 Tier 3 sets. There's Jet. There's Topaz. There's Silver. But there's something special about this Arctic gear, which is why it's been more readily available in these Saturday night specials than any other gear. So if you do pick up multiple sets, yes, you do get multiple pieces of the armor. So you're not limited to 1. So if you get 2 and you get the gold skins, you do get 2 Arctic chest pieces and also 2 Arctic leggings. That's what I'm talking about. All right. We got a good one. So we've seen the standings. We know how good the bundles are. We got some a new way of scorekeeping. And also, I want to thank you guys for being on the calls today. Scooby Snacks. Kel, that's the type of thing that, you're sitting back watching the Hardy Boys back in the day. Snacking on some Scooby snacks. That's exactly. Wait a minute. I never. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm losing it. All right. Okay. All right. Let me get. I see you, Dimes. Okay. Okay. Dimes picking up 2 of the bundles. Also picking up a loader for brand new Craven. What's up, Craven Light? So, Dimes, what do you think? You think we should have the world's greatest tank? You know what? You guys may not. Whoa! Holy crap. No, we don't want to do $1,000 super chat. What is YouTube doing to me? Dimes, I don't know what it is. That's almost the second time I did that. YouTube wants me to buy Tiny like a whole lot of gear. It was about to be $1,000 super chat. I can't even focus. You know what, Kel? Tiny is so good that you guys might. He's a weapon of mass destruction. Tiny is a WMD. He's just that good. I'm not getting a lot of debate out of it. I think so. I don't. Is there a snack? I mean, I know on Scooby Doo, but is there like a snack pack? Like, what are you talking about? Scooby snacks? I I don't know. Maybe it's early. I'm looking forward to that. The PvP we're going to do in a couple weeks when we're doing the Jello shooters, right? I mean, tonight I think a couple people have already hit it a little bit early. But special, you know what? Special brands, we're having a good time. Will, are you setting up the Jello shooters for us? All right, let's let's get to it. Will's drinking honey whiskey. All right, you know what? We haven't done this in a while. How about a drink check? Oh, under the beach umbrellas. Yeah. Jello shooters under the beach umbrellas. Walmart has Scooby snacks. Julia, you could have Jello shooters under the beach umbrella watching the humpback whales out into the ocean. Absolutely. I win. I already won. You guys. Woo! I'm the victor. All right, we're moving on. I promise we're going to have a good time tonight. We've had all right. It's just going to be like a whole stream of random laughter. All right, let's get to the portal. All right. You know what? Last night was so high anxiety We're gonna lighten it up tonight. I see Valar in the house. Who else picked up bundles? I see you, Animal, picking up your bundle. Good job, Animal. We've got Valar. Valar picking up 2 of the bundles as well. And we have some people log on. I'll go back to it if you guys want to screenshot it. This is your Saturday bundle, and this is it's a lot of awesome stuff. I'm just this time of year, I love it because the weather outside is not so frightful yet, but it is ramping up a little bit. We've got great indoor activities for you guys, and what more fun could you have than just a little freestyle drinking and a little bit of PvP? So this is our field of play. So tonight we are going to mix it up a little bit. Just one small rule modification. I know now everybody's going to be like, I don't want to go first. I don't want to go first. No, you do. So let's do this. Let's get some volunteers. I mean, who wants to play tonight? Everybody's planning on playing. Do me a favor. Let's pick a code word. Give me 1 second. All right. Since it is cold outside, how about earmuffs? Type the word earmuffs in chat right now. And that's going to be your signal to me that you are ready to play PvP tonight. Earmuffs is the code word. There you go. All right. I see a few people ready to rock and roll. Earmuffs are for non-Wisconsinites. Okay. All right. So, look, we got a full house. Well, wow, that's a lot of people wanting to play tonight. So, you know what? We're going to get into it. We're going to get right into it. So, I need everybody, pick me a number from 1 to 20. Boy, we're going to have some fun tonight. Oh, my. Let's see. Let's see who all we got in the mix here. All right. I got a lineup. So how about we kick this thing off with the one, the only Killer Beasley getting in the mix early. How about number 4? We bring our very own Villar over. And then it got a little crazy because we've got people like the number 15, don't they? Kel, get on up here. Julia, get on over here. And look at this. We got the messenger of the Lord, Father Ron. Now, how is that to kick off the activity? Now, you know what? Oh, my goodness. You know, I think because it's that time of year, how about all players take 10% frost damage every single turn? It's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. 10% damage per turn. Just a little bit of frost damage up in here. So here's the order. Sheila, Ron, Julia, Kel, and Villar. You guys do me a favor. Give me all your pre-match buffs in chat right now. All your pre-match buffs. And be careful typing it because Kel is going to be screen grabbing it. Sheila, Ron, Julia, Kel, and Villar. Ron double, I love it. Ron double blue and rocking the earmuffs. I got you, Ron. Wise choice. Sheila, Turbo, and Max Graph. Kel, double red, Eli on Saturn, all waxes, and Assault. Julia, red, blue, Immune, and all waxes. And Villar, Black Graph, Eli on Bounty, and Shaman, Turbo Elixir, Bullet Wax, and Bow Wax. All right, as you guys know, the snow will not kill Blaze. It'll just cool him down a little bit on the way. It's a good question, though. All right, if you guys are ready to get this thing rolling. Ron rocking his earmuffs. Sheila Beasley, killer. Get this party started for us right now, Sheila. Let's see what Sheila's got up her sleeve. If you guys are just tuning in, you don't know what Portals is all about. You're going to have a lot of fun because this is freestyle PvP at its finest. We like to mix it up a little bit. Oh, by the way, Sheila, you're at 90%. Did I remind you? You took 10% damage turn number 1 before you even did anything. Oh, she's going to summon King to Ron. Father Ron just lost his mask. Father Ron, say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye, my baby. Your Vox mask, you ain't flying tonight. Sheila went straight crazy on you, Ron. And how about this? She's like, Sheila's like, screw everybody. Father Ron, I'm taking that mask. Kel, you got an M20 loaded coming at you. What do you think about that? I think she likes it. Sheila is in it to win it. She's like, it's just fine. All right, Kel. M20 loaded. Welcome to 78. Kel at 78, full base. That's right, just trying to survive. A woman's got to survive. She's got all her life to live. She's got all her love to give. She will survive. Aha. Hey, hey. And it's snowing men. Hallelujah. It's snowing men. Father Ron, welcome to 90%, messenger of the Lord. Sheila at 90. Father Ron at 90. You're on the clock, Ron. With his ear. Father Ron can't hear me. He's got his earmuffs on. He's like, no, I want my mask back. All right. Summon to get the mask, activate the mask, and gladiator. Woo! Dang, Ron. All right. Gets the mask, comes back, activates, and flies over. Doing a little damage to Sheila. Sheila, gladiator saber. It's going to take you down to 76. It's also going to take your base. Down to 65. Sheila at 76 and 65. Ron at 90, 76. The assassin is up. The assassin, Julia Muse, is at 90. Taking that snow damage. Julia, stay away from the snow. You're up. You got 15 seconds. No. Can't do all that. Come on, Julia. Summon Red Ross is all good. Seal is good. Can't stun and detonate because that would be 4. And don't eat the yellow snow, Julie J says. Great advice, Julie J. So you can't detonate. He's going to Marty it anyway. All right, so Julia is going to play Red Ross. Oh, my. Red Ross in the house. Nope, we ain't scratching that. She's dropping Seal Smoke. And Father Ron is using a Marty. So your stun bomb just got Marty. All right. Kello in the house. All right, Kello. Your move. I changed my mind, Julia. All right. It's perfect. Absolutely. Ron,
That stun bomb was going to knock your earmuffs off. But luckily you played Marty. Ron is surrounded by 4 pretty powerful women right now, so I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen. I feel like this is about to get ungodly, though. All right. By the way, Kel, you're at 68. Kel's at 68 after the 10 points of damage. She's going to play Red Hannibal. Father Ron, Red Hannibal is going on over your way. And he's a beast. I mean, Red Hannibal, one of the better pets in my opinion. Because he phases out. That's what's so cool about him. Father Ron, we're going to take you from 90. Mitigation, I'm going to put you at 70. Sheila at 76, Ron at 70, Julia at 90, Kel at 68. And Kel's going to drop some heal and seal. And, oh man, Pluto to Valar. Valar, you got a saber firing Pluto at you, about to bring some reckoning. You want to take that, or you want to do something about it? Valar's going to play Psycho. All right, Valar playing Psycho is going to stop it. All right, Valar, it's your move, and we're going to put you at 90. Sheila 76, Ron at 70, Julia at 90, Kel at 68, and Valar at 90, and it is your move, Valar. Once again, portals are 3-round matches, and we're at the end of round number 1. Oh, man. Did she just stole Ron Psycho? No. Ron. She SP3'd you. SP3 Ron Psycho. Red Ted to Ron. And she's going to drop a heal and thrill for herself. All right, Ron. Red Ted. You already got Red Hannibal on you. Red Ted's going to come over, hit you for AP 3, but also going to hit you for 10. 60 and 73, Ron. Valar ain't playing. All right, Killer Beasley. Round number 2, and it's still cold. I'm dropping you another 10 points, down to 66 and 65. Your move, Beasley, round number 2, first move of the second round. Players that are sealed, Julia and Kel, both sealed. No other players are sealed. Ron's down to 1 earmuff, by the way. But he is flying. All right. Beasley is going to go stun bomb and detonate to Ron, which is going to give him 1 single action. All right.
Beasley with the stun and detonate. I like it. Playing a little middle ground here. All right, Father Ron. We're taking you from 60 down to 50. You're in a tough spot because you only have one action. Do you try to juice it up or do you go attack mode? Great play by Beasley putting him on the spot. Knowing that 10 points going to be draining everybody every turn. Let's see how Ron plays it. All right. Ron is going to drop darkness smoke. So Ron is surrounded by darkness. Right there with Sheila. Hasn't triggered yet. Julia, there's the potential for darkness. You and Red Ross are hanging out. You are now at 80, and it's your turn. And it's about to go pitch black. Father Ron is flying, partial darkness, one earmuff. And it's snowing outside. We got Julia, Kell, and Villar. Oh my goodness. Oh, something just happened. Oh, hell. No. All right. The match has ended, everybody. It's game over. Yeah, that's what just happened. Oh my goodness gracious. Julia played Unholy Smoke, and Beasley went Phantom Cape, and we just had a mass explosion. Huh. Let me think this through a second. Man, you guys just confused me. Yeah, no, yeah, that's not the way it works. So, do all players get first place for a mistake? No. So, by virtue of the rules of portals, yes, all players died with 0 health. So that means all players are tied, and we get one sudden death round. Beasley, it is your turn. All players are at 100%, tied. Final round. No legendaries. Healing's 25%. Sheila, it's your move. No seals, nothing. Everybody's just completely raw. And it's your move, Beasley. Father Ron is not flying. All the pets are dead. All right. Beasley's going to summon Trey to Ron. So, Ron, you got Trey coming at you hot. Well, she can move before her attack, so Sheila can bounce back, throw the grenade. I mean, we can give her some space. As long as she doesn't do it after her move. Ron, anything with Trey? And then you got a grenade coming at you with an F5 M20. Loaded. All right, so Father Ron, and by the way, Sheila, you're at 90 because of the cold weather. Ron, you are at 80, and Ron's going to prevent the grenade. So Ron, start of your turn, you take 10, you're at 70. So Beasley at 90, Ron at 70. Ron, it's your turn. Remember, healing, 25% effective, and no legendaries. Ten seconds, Ron. It's getting colder by the minute, Ron. All right. Ron wants to hide, but he is going to use a healing brew. All right, Ron, let's get a die roll for you. 1, 2, or 3, 25% of 50. 4, 5, or 6, 25% of 100. Either way, you're not going to get back to full health. So you're going to be something. We just don't know what it's going to be yet. Ron having a cold brew on a cold winter day. Makes sense. Picks a 3. And it is a 3. Ron getting 25% of 50. I'm going to give you 13, Ron. It's going to put you at 83. All right, so we got Sheila at 90, Ron at 83. The Assassin, your final move, Julia. And Julia, you're at 90. You take 10 at the beginning of your turn. We got Sheila, Ron, Julia, Kel, and Valar. Interesting to see how this is going to play out. All right. Oh, holy Toledo. All right. Julia's playing Red Blaine right at Ron. That is going to hurt, Ron. A lot. Red Blaine is coming in hot, taking Ron down to 33. And Doom with Red Glob. Six. Ron holding on by a thread. Father Ron getting the Red Blaine late in the game, and he's still there. All right. And Julia dropping a Heal and Seal as well. Kel, it's your move. You're at 90. Ron wants to be paddled with his earmuffs, Julia. I love it. Just paddle me already. Just get it over with. All right, Sheila at 90, Ron at 6, Julia at 90, Kel at 90. He's like, why? Ron, another turn. This is great. All right, let's see what Kel's got up her sleeve. All right. So Julia's seal activates. Kel goes Red Icky. All right. Kel, Red Icky. Beasley, taking you down to 75. Ron, did somebody say pre-sickle earlier on our call? Ron is out of commission, first to die. He was doing well a little bit ago before we got into that Phantom Cape and Holy Smoke combo. All right, Ron. We're going to put you over here in the corner. It was well played, but Kel went Red Icky on you. Julia, your seal just broke with Red Icky. Kel is dropping seal on herself. And Valar, who has no Psycho, is going to be taking Red Glob damage from Kel. 78. All right, Valar. You've got Sheila at 75, Julia at 90, Kel at 90, surrounded by seal smoke, and you're at 78, and you got the final turn of the match. So it's all coming down to Valar's move. All right. Valar is going to play Red Fido to Kel.
So Red Fido is going to go over and break Kel's seal. And Kel, then she's going to fire Flux. Directly at you. And she's going to drop Heel Smoke. So Kel plays Red Psycho. And it's going to hit Villar, knocking her down to 68. And that means we have, at the end of the round, Villar going over here to join Father Ron. Sheila at 75 going over here to join them as well. And we got the first ever double elimination. Julia at 90, Kel at 90. Neither person sealed. Kel just used Red Psycho. We go to double elimination. Julia, your final move of the match. It's you and Kel, mano y mano. You just dropped from 90 down to 80 due to the cold weather. So Julia and Kel each get one remaining attack for first place. I said mano y mano, but I meant mod y mod. All right, Julia is sending in Buck. Buck taking Kel down to 87. Julia going frantic 5. With the Rose Rambo to Kel. $44 AP. My God. Oh my God. $44 AP. Kel, taking you from 87 all the way down to 43. And the damage taking you down to 69. Julia at 80 and full base. Kel at 69 and 43 base. Kel, your final move. And Kel, we're dropping you down to 59 because of cold weather. One move to decide it all, everybody. Ten seconds, Kel. I can see her now. Kel's pacing like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? I got this. Come on, Kel. Type it up. Go with your instinct. One shot.
There is no medic page to double your health. But, all right. Trade to sacrifice. Taking her up to 79. Throwing a moss at Jules. Can't be stopped. Taking Jules down to 70. Julia at 70. Kel at 79. But Kel's up by 9 percentage points in health. Julia full base. Kel at 50% of her total health. The match goes to the assassin based on having more overall percentage points because she had a higher base total. Julia going to the winner circle, and you know what? This has become a tradition. Has there been a week that Kel has not finished second place? The points add up. So great match, good battle back and forth. The assassin back in the winning column. Kel doing what Kel does, playing crafty, playing clever, not losing, but not winning. Jim dropping in and dropping off the manual for the Phantom Cape. So Father Ron will be back with a vengeance. You know what? There's going to be a night where it's Father Ron and the ladies of Vox, I'm sure, Ron. But hey, big shout out. How about a great first match, everybody? Father Ron, Villar, Beasley, Kel, Julia, unbelievable teamwork, sportsmanship, all the above. And hey, week number 4, keep chipping away, get those tomes, get those points, little by little, everybody. All right. Great match. You know what? I agree, Amy. Amy's like, brew, let's get some hot chocolate in the house. Great job, everybody. Arc coming out in full force. And can somebody repair Father Ron's earmuffs? That I feel more bad about his earmuffs than anything else. All right. Hey, everybody, who's ready for the next round? We're just getting started. So can I get everybody who has not played yet? Give me a die roll. Let's get some action in here. Let's have a little bit of fun. So let's get some other players. 1 to 20. All right, let's get some activity working in here, everybody. All right, this is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, man. All right, last call. Okay. I don't know what I think about this. How about Deadly Dimes? This is going to be a match for the ages, everybody. How about
the champ, Fly Rod, in the house. How about Fly Rod coming in here in the number 2 position? Oh, did you guys forget that the one, the only B-Dub in the house? Come on, everybody. Dimes, Fly Rod, and B-Dub. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Do you guys hear that? Wait, I heard something. Is that Will the Bill? No, it's not Will the Bill. And, oh, where's she at? Busy Bee. Oh, my goodness. This one, oh, boy. Dimes, Fly Rod, B-Dub, Will the Bill, and Busy Bee. All right, everybody, all players, give me your pre-match buffs. Looking like a little bit of Mirror, a little bit of Sly, and a little bit of Arc. Busy Bee going double max. Will the Bill, 1 max. Eli on Chameleon and his eye ring. Fly Rod. Turbo Eli and Max. Oh, Turbo Elixir and Max Graph. Deadly Dimes. Turbo, Bullet, and Armor Waxes. 1 Max Graph, Eli, and 5 Max Vipers. Dimes, who are you going to use those Max Vipers on? And B-Dub going Assault. Eli on Timber and Maxine. 1 Max and all Waxes. All right, Deadly Dimes. Let's see who you're going to pre-match go after. Stealing from Busy. Busy, we're going to take you from 86 down to 81. And Dimes, we're going to kick you up to 99. 99. Busy getting a pre-match target. All right, everybody. We got elixirs. We got damage. We got craziness going on. And guess who starts it out? The order is Dimes, Fly Rod, B-Dub, Will, and Busy will be closing it out. So Dimes, get us a little portal activity. Remember, 3 players will finish last and get 1 point. 1 player will finish second. And 1 player will get 3 points. Deadly Dimes in the house. Oh, hell, it's on. Look at that. Deadly Dimes like, hey, Bonnie, welcome to Portal. Deadly Dimes, first of all, you're at 90. You're eating at 10%.
And Dimes is going to play Red Hannibal over to B-Dub. So B-Dub, I'm going to knock you down from 100 with Red Hannibal to 82. And Dimes is dropping Seal Smoke. A little early protection. And Busy's wasting no time. Playing the Psycho. Staying alive, staying alive. Dimes is Red Fuse with Red Glob. Just got denied by Busy B. All right, Fly Rod. Your move. I'm knocking you down to 90%. We got Dimes at 90. We got Fly Rod at 90. We got B-Dub at 82. Will and Busy 100%. All really good. If only I had a target, Fly Rod. Just any target will do. Any person. Man, the champ is pumped up. All right. Hannibal going over at Will. Will, his Hannibal's hitting you a little harder than the one hit Bonnie. I'm taking you down to 76. Will down to 76 with the Hannibal. And he's going to go Flux with a carbine. And oh boy, it was going to be a pretty hit. I mean, it was going to be real pretty. But Dime's going to slice Shaw. She's like, nope, disappeared. Now, those buffs fall off. Dimes disappears. She got no turbo. But she is temporarily invisible until she moves. Boom. Like she wasn't even there. Or until she takes damage. All right. Fly Rod's attack basically goes to Will. The Flux with the carbine, nothing. Dimes disappears. B-Dub, you were sitting at 82. Oh, I meant 72 because it is a cold mofo tonight. So B-Dub, 72, your move. Dimes at 90, Fly Rod at 90, B-Dub 72, Will at 76. And Trigger, it's not what it meant. Angel, message Kel. And she'll explain. But it was a good guess. But no. All right, so B-Dub is going Red Rex to Busy. And Busy Red Rex is rolling on over. It's going to take you down to 85. It's going to stay on you too until you attack it. And Bonnie's going to drop a heal and seal. She's surrounded by it. And a T20 loaded to Will, and Will's like, I ain't having it. Will uses blue. All right, so we've got dimes sealed. We've got fly rod sealed. Bonnie sealed. Will, you're at 76. I mean 66 because of cold weather. And it's your move. All right. Will is going to summon Tupac. Oh, and he's going to drop his heel. And F5 Pluto to Busy Bee. From his chameleon, Busy Bee. Ouch. Busy Bee, you're at 55 and 61. Will seal healing back up. B-Dub, you got 10 from the heal and seal. You're back up to 82. Will, your heal smoke. You're back up to 100. And Busy Bee, you're in a little bit of trouble. And it's your move. Final move of round number 1. Dimes 90, Fly Rod 90, B-Dub 82, all three sealed. Will at 100, not sealed. Busy Bee 55 and 61. Busy Bee dropping down to 45 with the cold weather. And she's going to activate the mirror mask. So now we're seeing triple of the Busy Bee. And she's going to, oh boy, Will, she just F5 and kipped you, and you got no blue. Oh man, she went engineer on, holy heck, she went engineer on engineer. That's bad. That is bad. That is like a sweet, sweet combo shot. If you guys don't know what that is, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. She went D12, D18. She went one shot grenade. D24 Will, adding a little bit of juice to it. You ain't at 100 no more. 62. All right. Dimes 90, Sly Shawled. Fly Rod, B-Dub, Will down to 62, Busy Bee at 45. Dimes, it's your move, and you are down to 80. The snow will find you. Round number 2, everybody. What you got, Dimes? 10 seconds to go. Well, she's coming back out. There she is. All right. Deadly Dimes is going red icky. Now, Dimes, I can't give you your red Hannibal because you sly shawled. But you get your red icky. So red icky, fly rod, no seal for you. B-dub, no seal for you. Will, man, your partner just red ickies. Any response to that red icky? And Busy B, you got red icky too. Going to take you down to 30. We'll see if Will has an action. Ghost Smoke to Fly Rod. That'll resolve third turn, Fly Rod. It's floating out there. It is surrounding her. All right. Will taking the red icky damage down to 47. And Green Glob with a big hitting fuse going to B-dub. She's got the gear to handle it, but B-dub, you got a Green Glob coming at you with a lot of AP and, to be honest, a lot of damage. So any response to that fuse aimed in your direction? She is going to red Psycho you, Dimes. Stopping the damage and sending 10 back your way. So Dimes down to 70. So no players are sealed. That was a nice seal buster. Fly Rod, you are at 80. And your red Hannibal hits Will the Bill again. Will, you're at 37. Dimes at 70. Fly Rod at 80. B-dub at 82. Will at 37. Busy B at 30. Fly Rod's on the clock. This is some high stakes poker tonight. The heel did not get rid of that red Hannibal that just unfazed and smacked you on top of the head. No, it did not. Will is trying to heal a pet away. Will, it's a death moth. It is a killer butterfly. It's an enraged killer butterfly. You can't heal that away. It's a great answer. All right. Fly Rod is going to play a little bit of pet repel. And he's going to play Red Blaze. Oh, Dimes, I don't think he's real happy about that Ghost Smoke you got targeted him. So Dimes, Red Blaze going to zoom in and take you down to 50. And he's loading up the Rambo carbine with a whole lot of something. Dimes, any reaction to that Rambo carbine? Oh, she's going to red Psycho you. All right, Fly Rod. Welcome to 70. Dimes, you are on fire, though, with Red Blaze. Dimes at 50. Fly Rod at 70. Surrounded by Pet Repel. B-Dub at 82. Will at 37. Busy Bee at 30. B-Dub, it's your second to the last turn. B-Dub, Will, and Busy. And then we get into a final round. Great match, everybody. Who's going to hold on? Do you take somebody out? Do you leave them? Do you forge a mini partnership? You scratch my back, I scratch yours? Or do you just obliterate people? I got a feeling Bonnie's going to obliterate people. What do you guys think? What's the crowd say? Cooperation or obliteration? Oh, hell. I think I was right. I think I might have been on to something here. Bonnie, you're at 72, by the way, because of the cold weather. Yeah, I think it's going to get ugly. All right, B-Dub going Silver Spark, Red Icky. Dimes? It's going to take you down to 25 with the Red Icky. Fly Rod. You Pet Repelled it. Does nothing to you. Will? Any reaction? Will's going to eye ring it. Good move. So Will takes no damage. And Busy Bee. Oh boy, Busy Bee. You're down to 5. All right. Dimes 25. Fly Rod 70. B-Dub 72. Will 37. Busy Bee 5. And we're going to activate Timber. So that was only one half. Now, Timber hurts, especially when it's upgraded. The AP3 is not the problem. The D20 that's coming at you is the problem. Deadly Dimes taking you down to 5. Dimes after the Timber going down to 5. Fly Rod going down to 50. Will going down to 17. B-Dub, or I'm sorry, Busy. We love you. Hang on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me rewind that. Busy Bee has Mirror Mask out. So, Busy took clone damage, and she took clone damage. And 5, putting her at 25. Busy Bee is still alive and at 5 points. Busy and Dimes, both at 5. Fly Rod's going to go tank page 1. So he's still at 70. So I've got Dimes at 5. Fly Rod tank page 1. He's at 70. B-Dub's at 72. Will use the eye ring, but then got hit by the Timber. He's at 17 and AP damage. Busy Bee is at 5.
All right. Will, you take 10 points of cold damage. You're at 7. So we got Dimes at 5, Will at 7, Busy Bee at 5, Fly Rod and Bonnie 70 and 72 respectively. Will, what you got up your sleeve? Bonnie almost got the triple kill. All right, Will's going to drop Warp Smoke. He's surrounded by Warp Smoke, and he's also going to play some Brew. All right, we haven't hit the healing nerf yet. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. We got to back it up. We got to back all that up. I think B-Dub had Red Rex out. And because she had Red Rex out, we can't play Red Icky. So, this just got interesting. All right. We got to back all this up now. Dimes and Will are like, woo. All right. Your grog doesn't matter at this point, Will. All right. Recall all of those actions. No tank page 1. Deadly Dimes is at 50. Fly Rod, you still got your pet repel. Fly Rod's at 70. Will, you're still at 37. Busy Bee, you're still at 30, and your eye ring is not used. Red Icky never went into play. Kel, retract that. Make sure we don't dock the Red Icky. So, B-Dub, we're going to reset your move. Your Red Rex hits Busy Bee and takes her from 30, kills both of her clones, and takes her down to 25. So B-Dub's Red Rex is still in play. Dimes 50, Fly Rod 70, B-Dub 72, Will 37. Busy Bee 25. All right, and we are back to B-Dub. We're resetting that entire move, and then we go to Will, and then Busy Bee, and then we go to everybody's final move. You guys were just as excited about it as I was. Don't lie. It was like, oh no.
All right. And I'm going to give Dimes her Red Blaze 20 points back as well for her seal. Okay. Dimes at 70. Fly Rod at 70. B-Dub at 72. Will 37. Busy Bee 25. B-Dub is going to heal and thrill. And Maxine with Rambo to Busy Bee. And it can't be stopped. Busy Bee. Heading for the showers. All right. Bonnie got the attack with the Red Rex. Then loaded up the Rambo. And Maxine with Rambo. Didn't finish her with the armor pen damage, but did get the killing blow with the overall damage. All right. Will, your final move of round number 1. Dimes at 70, no seal. Fly Rod at 70, pet repel. B-Dub, surrounded by heal smoke. And Will, your turn. Or heal and thrill smoke. All right, so Will is going to play Red Sue to Fly Rod. Fly Rod has pet repel, so it gets rid of the Red Sue. Will's going to drop Seal and Thrill on himself. B-Dub, your heal and thrill resolves. You got a little rage coming next turn. And you're back up to 82. Will, you're at 27 after the cold weather, by the way. And Will is going to go Pine Arrow to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, any response to the Pine Arrow from the legendary upgraded Chameleon? And Pine Arrow is Deadly Venom 5, and it's permanent Venom 5 too. So Fly Rod's going to play Tank Page 1 to stop Will's arrow. So Will, no Sue and no Pine. But you do have the Seal and Thrill surrounding you. So here's where we stand, everybody. One final turn. 4 players remain. Dimes at 70. No seal. Fly Rod at 70. No seal. B-Dub at 82. No seal. And Will at 27. Surrounded by seal smoke. Dimes, at the beginning of your turn, you take 10 points of damage, drops you down to 60. Your ghost smoke goes over to Fly Rod and takes him down to 55. Ghost smoke is out of play. Deadly Dimes, your final move of the match. All players have a shot. No legendaries. Healing 25% effective. All right. Dimes is going to go Red Blaine to the champ. Red Blaine zooms in. Fly Rod with a lot of health. Fly Rod. Red Blaine comes in, takes you from 55 down to 10. Deadly Dimes going F5. Dimes, did you try an F5 earlier? That was denied. Is that correct? Nope, you just went standard green glow. Oh, she was saving it. Sneaky, sneaky Dimes. Oh my goodness. She played the bluff early to get B-Dub to play the psycho so she could load it up at the end. Ah, that is some sneaky stuff. B-Dub taking some big damage from that upgraded fuse. Healing is nerfed. So the kickback she gets from it is not going to be huge, but the damage is going to be huge with the F5. .41 shot. Wow. B-Dub, you're sitting at 41. Dimes getting a 2-point healing kickback from it. Dimes at 62. Fly Rod at 10. B-Dub at 41. Will at 47. Fly Rod, it's your turn. Fly Rod, it's not your turn. Fly Rod taking 10 points of cold damage. You can't do it, Fly Rod. The 10 points of cold damage takes you out at the start of the turn. Save it. Delete it. The Snow got his first kill of the night. Fly Rod down for the count. No cooldowns to stop it. Activations and effects first. Pet second. Attack phase third. B-Dub, you've got Deadly Dimes at 62. Bonnie, you're down to 31. Dime 62. Bonnie 31. Will 27. And sealed. Dime 62, B-Dub 31, Will 27, and sealed. Poor Busy. Busy could have been helping. Maybe. Oh, boy. Oh, ouch. All right. Gold Toxie to Dimes. All right, Dimes.
This might be a little bit of payback. Gold Toxie zooming in. Dimes taking you down to 22. Bonnie going F5. Doom shot. Dimes has no psycho. Getting the kill on Deadly Dimes. Dimes out for the count. All right. Now that leaves Sealed Will in an interesting predicament. Will, the weather takes you down to 17. So, Will, you got one final move. Bonnie at 31, Will at 17. Seems like we've been here before, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem we were here? All right. Will is going to Gold Spark B-Dub. Which is going to lower the target size. Rambo from the Chameleon to B-Dub. $20 points of damage. And some armor pen. Bonnie at 11. Will at 17. Will the Bill edging out a victory, going over to the winner's circle. B-Dub heading over. Well played, second place. That was tough. 2 Sly versus 1 Mirror. Bonnie played it strong. Deadly Dimes got a little payback at the end. Her and Bonnie trading blows. Fly Rod getting 1 point tonight. So Fly Rod a little bit more of a target tonight than previous matches. So again, we got Busy, Fly Rod, and Dimes all finishing third. B-Dub second. And Will the Bill edging out a close one. Good match, everybody. Very good match. And my apologies on the retraction for the icky, but at least we backed it out. We got everybody in play. So good stuff. Good stuff, everybody. And remember, portals, about climbing that ladder week after week. Matchups are not always going to be ideal. First time the Snow got the kill. So congratulations, Snow. Snow is 1-0. Actually, Snow's undefeated. That's a good question. And probably something we need a ruling on. So, Bonnie, maybe. We will make a ruling on that by tomorrow. I don't think it's come up yet. But Dimes, Jason, Busy Bee, Zach, if you can take that as a talking point for tomorrow with Tupac, we'll add that to the rules list. You know what? We haven't really assessed it. I would lean toward yes, it will. But I think it's the first time we've seen it with that pet. So yeah, we'll kick it around tomorrow and we'll talk about Tupac. All right, let's get another match on the board, everybody. Who do we have left that wants to get in the game, get some action? Who has not played yet? Give me a number from 1 to 20. 1 to 20, everybody. If you have not been in the action yet tonight, give me a number from 1 to 20. Get in the game, everybody. Get in the game. All right. Oh, it's going to be a good one, too. All right. We've got Trigger in the game. Animal. Where are you at, Animal? Animal in the match. Moonshot in the match. Football Master in the house. And last, and certainly not least, the Emperor. All right, I've got Animal, Moonshot, Football, Anthony, and Trigger. Everyone give me your pre-match buffs. Animal, Moonshot, Football, Anthony, and Trigger. Pre-match buffs, everybody. All right, I see. We've got Anthony double max gold tape, immune elixir, blade, and bullet. Trigger double max, Eli eye ring. I think Trigger might be going for a share of first place tonight. She's got a shot. Been on a hot streak lately. Moonshot, double max, turbo, Eli on mask.
Football, Swole, double max, purple graph. And the animal, double black graph, immune elixir, Elysium on this grenades. All right, we got some firepower in here tonight, everybody. The animal in the house. Guess what, animal? You're first. Joe, you're on the clock. Let's get this party started. 3 rounds, everybody. Who will the animal target in round number 1? Sometimes it's an advantage to go first. Sometimes you draw first blood. Look at that. Moonshot's like, what the hell? He's like, go get him, Trigger. He's going to hit Moonshot with a leech bomb. Animal, you're at 90, by the way, cold weather. Moonshot, he's going to throw a leech bomb and detonate it. Animal getting this thing started early. Moonshot's going to play Marty and stop it. All right, Jason, your move. You're at 90 as well. Don't let Snow go 2-0. Watch out, everybody. Animals at 90. Moonshot's at 90. It's his turn. Then we got Football, Anthony, and Trigger. Oh, man. Moonshot going red Toxie to Animal right out of the gates. Sorry, Joe. Taking Joe down to 65. He's under the effects of deadly venom. Moonshot going to drop some pet repel. And Buzz Blaster, Blue Glob to Trigger. Trigger, you got Moonshot targeting you with the Buzz Blaster. She's going to psycho it. All right, stopping it in its tracks. All right, Football Master, you got the middle spot. What you got up your sleeve? And you're at 90. Animal, Moon, Football, all at 90%. Moon surrounded by pet repel. An animal is at 65. That's correct. 65, 90, and 90. Yeah, I don't think you can play Psycho, Joe. Oh man. You can't double up on the red Toxie. Football, because he's already deadly venomed. Remember, you can't stack it.
He's like, okay, I'll send it over to Moon. Yeah, Moon is pet repelled. So football goes red Toxie. Moon's pet repel stops it. And he goes T20 loaded to Anthony. Anthony plays blue. So a couple of denials there for the football master. All right, Anthony, you're up. You're down to 90. Animal 65, Moon 90, football 90, Anthony 90. Nobody sealed and no pet repels. And we've already had a psycho and a blue used. I got a feeling this is going to be a good one. This looks like it's going to be a good matchup. Anybody can bring this home. Dang, Julie J. You know what? I think we're going to get a Julie J match in next. What do you think, JJ? You ready to come back? Get some Julie J, some Craven Light, get some Hippo in here. I think we got the makings of another match. All right, look at this red Toxie. Trigger, you got red Toxie coming your way. All right, so there's a few things you can't do here, Anthony. So one, if you drop the blinding smoke, you have to drop it. So when you decide to go in and hit her with Nemo, you can't run in and drop the smoke because the move is the move. So yes, she avoided the red Toxie, but moving in F5 the Nemo is allowable move, but no blinding smoke. So Trigger dodges the pet attack. Nemo is going to stun her for 2 turns. So for 2 turns, she only gets 1 action. And at F5, loaded up with it, taking Trigger down to 70. And stunned, Trigger. All right. Angel, it's your move. Weather's taking you down to 60. Animal 65. Moonshot 90. Football Master 90. Anthony 90. Trigger on her heels a little bit. 60 and stunned. Your move. And we got Unforeseen in the house. We got Julie J in the house. We got Craven Light in the house. All right. Angel is going to SP3, Anthony Psycho. She steals it. Psycho out of play. All right. Round number 2, Animal. You are down to 55. And you're under the effects of deadly venom. Which means if you don't heal, Moonshot's deadly venom is going to tick again. For another 35. Well, Amanda, it's not just the snow. The snow's actually freezing people tonight. It's doing damage to them every turn. All right, everybody, it's round number 2. Animal at 55 and deadly venomed. All right, animal is going to drop Heal and Seal. Gus to trigger. And it's a 2-for-1 special. So Gus is going to hit trigger for 10, taking her down to 50. She's deadly venomed. It's going to hit Anthony for 10, taking him down to 80. He's deadly venomed. Animal with a 2-for-1 shot, dropping his own Heal and Seal, and going TS15 loaded to Football Master. Football Master, you got anything for that? Oh, Moonshot's going to Phantom Cape you. Woo! Animal not getting the heal or the seal because Moonshot's playing the Phantom Cape. Football's going to let the TS15 hit, loaded. $68 for the Football Master. All right, Moonshot. Your deadly venom does hit Joe for 35 more, taking him down to 20. Moonshot, you're going down to 80. Hey, it's a good play. So Animal sitting at 20, Moonshot at 80, Football 68, Anthony 80, deadly venom, Trigger 50, deadly venom. The damage is ramping up in this one in a hurry. I love the emoji. Ron, did she just make you into the dancing queen? All right, let me get back to this match. Moonshot is going to drop Max Seal on himself. And Buzz Blaster Red Glob to you, Football. Anything with that? It's got some AP attached to it. It's a red glob. Moonshot surrounded by Max Seal smoke. Has not resolved yet. He's going to psycho that jump. So, stopping it, Moon. Denial. And Football, you're up. We're going to take you down to 58. Moonshot surrounded by Max Seal at 80. Animal at 20. Football Master at 58 after the cold damage, and it is Football Master's move. And we got high stakes on this one tonight. There's a battle. It's a battle for these points.
All right, Football Master is going to go heel grog. And I'm taking him back to 100. He's got no effects on him, keeping him from anything but 100. Football Master moving into the lead. All right, Anthony, we're taking you down to 70. You're still under the effects of deadly venom. Animal 20. Moonshot 80 and sealed at this point. Football Master 100%. Anthony said 70 in deadly venom. Trigger 50 deadly venom and still stunned for one more turn from the Nemo. All right, Anthony is going to drop heal and seal. So he's surrounded by heal and seal smoke. He's going to play a blue spark. And he's going to take a melee shot at trigger. It's like this. Wah! That's the, he's not a ninja. Probably the first time I've ever made that sound effect in my life. Gotta admit, it did sound pretty cool. I don't think I can duplicate it. But trigger, taking the blue spark damage and the melee attack. It's taking you down to 35. Trigger down to 35. Deadly venomed. And it is your move. Anthony surrounded by heal and seal. Trigger, you're at 35 in DV and you only get one action. What you going to do? She's going to grog. All right, Trigger, we do have to get a die roll for you because you're either going to get 50 or 100% back. 1, 2, or 3. I'm sorry, you're actually down to 25 because of the cold weather. Trigger's at 25. So she's either going to be at 75 or 100. She picks a 3. Look at that. Full heal from Trigger. It was her only play. It was her only action. And she's right back to 100%. Big, big roll right there. Trigger is no longer stunned. Back to 100. No deadly venom. Anthony, you got this, the heal from the heal and seal. You're back to 90. So we got one round to go, everybody. And here's where we stand. Animal, first of all healing effects are 25% effective. No legendary abilities. Animal at 20. Moon at 80 and sealed. Football, 100%. Anthony, 90 and sealed. Trigger, 100%. 2 players sealed, 2 players full health. Animal, your final turn of the match. Animal's holding his own, everybody. Joe, you are still deadly venomed, by the way. I do have to tell you. Your start of Jason's next turn won't be good for you. And in fact, you're down to 10 after the cold weather. Animal at 10 and deadly venomed. Got one shot, Joe. What's it going to be? Is he going to try to get some back, or is he going to try to disrupt this game and go down swinging?
All right. Joe is going to go heal and seal. He's going to summon Ketis to Football Master. It's going to be D10. And after it dies, 10. So Football Master, we're taking you down to 90. And he's going to go T20 loaded to Football Master. So, Football Master, any response to that T20 loaded? You got the animal coming at you. All right, this is big because. All right. He's going to go red-blue. Now, watch the way this plays out. Joe is at 10. So, Zach's red-blue takes Joe down to 0. He's not gone. Why is he not gone? Anybody? Purgatory rule. Thank you. He can't die as long as he's surrounded by smoke. So he's at 0. Surrounded by heal and seal. He's like, I deserve it. It is stopped. Okay. So now we go to Moonshot's turn. Now, Jason, you take 10. You're at 70. Your max seal is still in effect. Animal surrounded by heal and seal. If it resolves, he lives. Just saying. If it doesn't, he don't. So, Moonshot, your turn. Animal at 0. Moon at 70. Football at 90. Anthony at 90. And sealed. And trigger at 100. Likely one more. Because we do have Amanda still here, so I think we're going to get one more match in. All right. So animals heal and seal resolves 25% effective. So animal is at 5 and sealed. Moonshot's going to summon Trey, sacrifice it up to 90. The sacrifice is not a heal. He gets the full 20. So Moonshot going back to 90. He's going to play Buzz Blaster, Red Glob to Trigger. Trigger's got no Psycho. So Trigger, looks like you're going to be taking this damage. There's no extra juice to it. But we are going to take you down to 82, and you are going to take the AP down to 74. All right, football, you're up. We're going to take you down to 80.
And football, your final move. Animal at 5 and sealed. Moonshot, 90 and sealed. You're at 80. Anthony, 90 and sealed. Trigger, 82. I think we might have a pretty good one lined up. We might have a pretty epic finale coming up for you guys, so hold tight, everybody. All right, we got Football Master. Julia, I'm going to dock you 10 points. So we got Football Master with Max Seal. And he's going to shoot Flux to Anthony. Anthony, you got a Flux AP coming right at you. Any response to that? He's going to play Psycho. All right, Football Master, denied. Anthony, you're up. You're sealed, and I'm dropping you down to 80. Animal at 5 and sealed. Moonshot, 90 and sealed. Football Master, 80 and surrounded by seal. Oh, never mind. Anthony has no Psycho. Trigger hijacked it. Oh my. Good call, Trigger. Thank you for that. It was stolen when she was stunned. So he's going to tank page 1. All right. All right, Anthony, you're up. You are down to 80 and sealed. Your final move of the night. All right, he's going to play Max Torment to trigger, so she ain't enraging. He's going to summon Trey, sacrifice for health, putting him back to 100. And he can play the Max Torment because he's right there. And Red Glob with the Karis. Taking trigger down to 72. And 60. Okay. Trigger your final move. Animal 5 and sealed, holding on. Moonshot 90 and sealed. Football 80 unsealed. Anthony 100 and sealed. Trigger is going to Peel Torment, Silver Spark, and Red Icky. Animal, seal broken, still at 5. Moonshot, seal broken, still at 90. Football, seal broken, 80. Anthony, seal broken,
100. And that is the final move. 4 seals broken. Your winner, the Emperor, finishing first. Second place at 90, Moonshot. Football at 80, Trigger at 72, and Joe at 5, all finishing in third place. So Trigger going with the big pet move. Every player was sealed. So Anthony getting the victory. Moonshot holding on for second. Zach barely missing out. And that is that's where we leave it, everybody. Good match. Good stuff. All right, I think we got one more big one. So I think we got Gemstone. I thought we saw Jim pop in. Unforeseen. If you guys are still here, do me a favor. Give me a quick die roll in chat. We got Unforeseen with the new face mask. I see Amanda rolling a number 2. Cat, Jim. We got an epic matchup for you guys. It's going to be a good one. Julie J. And Tiny. All right, everybody. We got an epic showdown coming up. And Unforeseen. All right. The final match of the night, and it is going to be epic proportions, everybody. This is what you guys signed up for. So we got leading off Julie J. Then we got Unforeseen. Gemstone. Cat. And Tiny. All right. Everybody get your pre-match buffs in. Julie J. The order, Julie J. Unforeseen. Cat. Tiny. I'm sorry, Cat, Jim, and Tiny. All right, Unforeseen, so I'm ready for some maximum effort. I like that. All right, let's get Julie J. Welcome back to Julie J. Great seeing you back. We missed you. So great night to get into competition. She's going red, black, black graph, swole elixir. Gemstone, double max, and Eli. All wax and assault. Tiny, turbo, blade, armor, bullet, wax. Eli on Rose. Dimes, where are you going to go with those 5 max Vipers? All right. Tiny's going Julie J. Oh, boy. And Tiny's got some health. Tiny 102. Julie J down to 77. Cat, double max. Eli on Genesis. Assault, elixir, all waxes. So we got a couple tanks in the house. We got a warrior priest, and we got the always unpredictable, unforeseen. You just never know what you're going to get with Amanda. Swole, Eli on Deacon Dagger, double max, armor, bow. Yeah, all waxes. All 4, Amanda. All right, we got a good gear matchup, too. So this is going to be good. Julie J, Amanda, Kat, Jim, Tiny, everybody, play loose. Final match of the night. Have a lot of fun. We've had a great event so far. So looking forward to seeing all you guys get into it. Julie J, why don't you kick this thing off? And we are going to get Craven Light is going to make his debut next week. So you guys are going to want to see Craven Light get in the mix once we get all his armor and his weapons straightened out. And by the way, this is the first night we've ever had 20 players play in one night. 20 players in one night. So, awesome job to all of you guys. Appreciate you guys being a part of this. All right, so Julie J is going to summon Rex to Tiny. He's going to keep hitting you. She's going to drop Heal and Seal. And Armada Grenade. Look at that. She's been taking notes. So Rex is going to go in and hit Tiny. And Julie J, you're at 90 with the weather. If you guys are just tuning in, don't forget the weather's going to take 10 per turn. So Julie J using a tank grenade, Armada on Tiny. So Rex is going to go in, knock him down to 95. And after the Armada, Tiny, the Invincible. Oh, all right. Tiny's going to red-blue that already. Okay. Not wasting any time with the Armada. So he takes 5 from Red Rex. He's still got Rex on him. And he's going red-blue to Julie J, stopping it. JJ, that's taking you down to 80. All right. Unforeseen, the unpredictable. Amanda, you're down to 90. Cold weather. Your move. So we got red-blue on turn number 1, trying to heat up in this cold weather. All right. I think Tiny became public enemy number one. All right. Sorry, Tiny. People don't like you. Ghost. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Amanda Blitz is going to attack pets. Yeah, Tiny doesn't have a pet. Okay. Red Rex. He's got no pet. All right, so Amanda's playing Red Rex to Tiny. So, Tiny, you got another pet coming at you. This one's going to take you down to 80. And you just use blue. So she's throwing a gas blast at you. Like this. All right. Tiny is getting projected up in the air. And bam! Oh boy. It's not a good place to land, Tiny. A foot away from Gemstone. Tiny taking the gas blast and the fall damage, knocking him down to 60. And he's got a Rex on him and a red Rex on him. I think Tiny fell and got a concussion because he just tried to play Marty to stop a grenade. Yeah, go ahead and retract that so you don't get penalized for something that you couldn't use in the first place. All right, Cat, you're down to 90. So, Julie J, you are back to 100 and sealed because of your healing seal. Amanda, you're at 90. Cat, you're at 90. Jim's at 100, and Tiny's at 60. And he's in no man's land over by Gemstone. All right, Cat is going to go Seal. So she's going to drop Seal Smoke. Red Rufus to Gemstone. So we got a pet attack. Jim, pick a number. From 1 to 6. A 6, you get knocked out for a round. So don't roll a 6. Anything but a 6. You can evoke, but you can only, the evoke is not going to dodge. The evoke is only going to prevent half the damage. It still doesn't prevent the effect. Yep. So basically, what you're evoking
is the D25 from the red Rufus, which will be cut in half. But he still gets the activation, which is the 1 to 6 roll. All right, she picks a 3, and let's hope it's not a 6. And it is a 3. All right. So she's able to avoid the knockout punch. So very well done. It's a tough pet. So always good to dodge that one. And she used Jim, are you going to use Evoke on the pet or use Evoke on the follow-up Genesis attack with Pluto? One is going to hit you for damage, one is going to hit you for AP. All right. So she's going to block half the damage from Red Rufus. So Jim, instead of D25, it's only going to hit you for 10 because you're very well armored. So it's going to take you down to 90. Now she's also firing a projectile that's going to hit you for a hell of a lot. So any action to that, or are you going to let it hit? All right, she's going to let it hit. And the Genesis AP 32, taking Jim from 96 to 64. 90 and 64 is her new total. The Genesis just hit for straight AP while she stopped the other damage, and 90 and 64. So we've got Julie J. sealed. Amanda, pet repelled. Cat dropping seal. Jim Stone, it's your move. You're taking 10 points of cold damage. You're at 80 and 64, and you're on the clock. Your maneuver. Tiny, you're at 60, and you're an inch away from Jim Stone. And no seal.
All right. I don't know why I was on mute. What's the last thing that you guys heard? Okay. I have no idea at what point we muted. All right. Well, anyway, let me backtrack. So Jim went heel and seal, F5 melee to Tiny. Tiny goes tank page 1, prevents it. So we were about to see what Electra did. But Tiny goes tank page 1, prevents the damage. Jim is under the effect of heal and seal. And now we go to Tiny, who takes cold damage. And Tiny, you're down to 50. So Julie J, 100 and sealed. Amanda, 90 and pet repelled. Cat, 90 and sealed. Gemstone, 80 but under the effect of heal and seal. Tiny, you're at 50. And your go. Oh man, I wish I was not muted. I had just like the best series of jokes and entertainment, and now I don't even remember what all of them were. You guys just have to take my word for it. It was good though. It must have been 3 minutes I was muted. Well, we don't know what it does because it was prevented. Tiny did the tank page 1. Stopped it. All right. Tiny is going to sacrifice Trey. To go back to 70. Drop a max seal. So Gemstone, your heal and seal goes into effect. You're back to 100 and you are sealed. And Tiny's going to activate Aegis, legendary, which will prevent 100% of damage, first attack, 90% second attack for 2 turns. Multiple attacks will chip away. So it could be 100, and if you hit a second time that turn, it'll prevent 90. If you hit a third time that turn, it'll prevent 80. So it's not a full turn. It's based on how many attacks you take. All right, let's move to round number 2. Round number 2. Julie J, you are at 100% and sealed, holding your own. Been a little while, but you don't appear rusty at all. Right back into the fray. Round number 2, everybody. 3-round battle. Still anybody's match. And Julie J, you're at 90, by the way. Cold weather. Still sealed, but cold weather. All right. Julie J, who's the Hannibal going after? Well, duh, Tiny. All right. So here's the way seals work with this. So Hannibal is going to hit Tiny. Tiny has Aegis up. Aegis is going to stop 100% of Hannibal. Now she's also dropping a pet repel, and she's playing T20 loaded. So T20 loaded will hit Tiny and break his seal. Correct. So because he's susceptible to damage after the first attack, the seal is broken. The next attack on Tiny will revert back to the Aegis, which will be 90% mitigated. All right. Unforeseen, your turn. And you are down to 80. Julie J at 90. Sealed and repelled. Amanda, you're at 80. Pet repelled. Cat at 90. Jim at 100 and sealed. And Tiny, 70. And Aegis is still up. All right, I got to see how all this is going to play out. You know Amanda, she likes to do some stuff. All right, 1 second. All right. Clyde is going to AP2 everything. So she's going to play Clyde. So the first thing that happens is, Julie J, your pet repel is out of play. Amanda, your pet repel is out of play. Cat, your seal is broken. Jim, your seal is broken. And Tiny, you mitigate 90% of it, so I'm not even going to dock you the point. But next attack will be 80% because it's AP. So your Aegis is gradually ticking down, 80% effective. And I like this move. So now Amanda is going to use Sniper Ability 2. Oh, wow. So she's going to do a double shot on Jim and Tiny. I love this. This is a great sniper move. Love it. So Amanda's going to double shot with her AP arrows. Vestabo. Jim, you got an arrow coming at you. And Tiny, you got an arrow coming at you. This one's going to hit a little harder. So she's doing the San Antonio split. All right, Jim is going to play Psycho. So Jim is stopping it. And Tiny is going to prevent 80% of it. So Amanda just did a split shot for AP 30. Tiny, you stop 80% of it. I'm taking you from 102 base down to 96.
And the damage, Tiny, I'm taking you down to 65. Actually, I'm taking you down to 66 instead. You get a point back. All right, Amanda went Clyde, broke the seals, and then got a big SP2 attack. Kat, you're up. Julie J's at 90 and sealed. Amanda is at 80. No seal. You're down to 80, Kat. Jim is back to 100, no seal. And Tiny 66, no seal. So we got Kat, Jim, and Tiny, and then we got one final round. All right, Kat is going to drop seal on herself. Red spike. All right. Jim, she's going red spike, single, double, or triple. 1 or 2 single, 3 or 4 double, 5 or 6 triple, plus 10. She picks a 3, and remember, this is round number 2, so you still have abilities and such. So it is going to be double damage plus 10. Double damage plus 10. Not as bad as it could have been. But still, double damage plus 10. Taking 25. Jim, down to 75. And Jim, you have a Pluto, Genesis, and no Psycho to stop it. So the AP coming in again, taking you down from 96 to 66. All right, so we've got Jim, it is your turn. Cold weather is going to take you down to 65. So we've got Julie J at 90 and sealed. Amanda, 80 unsealed. Kat, 80 and healing or max seal potential. Jim, 65 and 66. No heal. And Aegis is up, but 80%. So, yes, you can hit, but it might be limited. All right. Jim is going to play Red Blaze. Good move. To Amanda. Amanda has no pet repel. So Amanda, Red Blaze is coming in, taking you down to 60. Big hit from Jim. And then Jim is going to go grog, and I'm not even going to do a die roll.
because you're still going to go all the way back to 100. So here's where we stand with Tiny getting ready to go. Julie J, 90 and sealed. Amanda, last place, down to 60 after a big hit from Jim. Cat sitting at 80. Gemstone back in first place at 100% after the big heel. And Tiny, 66 and 96. Tiny, your move. We got Tiny, and then each player gets one final turn. Tiny, you're at 70%, but your Aegis drops off this turn. That's a good point. It was cold. All right. Tiny is going to go Healing Grog too. Taking Tiny back to 100%. All right. This just got interesting. Huh? You can't summon Red Icky because you have Aegis up. What are you gonna summon him for yourself? So Healing Grog. No, you know you can't do that. You asked me that before. You're in your bubble. Your pet's going to be in your bubble. All right. Final move. Julie J, you are down to 80 and you are sealed. So JJ, what's your final move of the night? We got Julie J at 80, Amanda at 60, Kat at 80, Jim and Tiny at 100. Ah, Julie J dropping the Honey Badger. I like it. As they would say in Dumb and Dumber, I like it a lot. Absolutely, Julie J. And she's going to move in and say, hello, Tiny. Hitting him with the Nemo now. The Nemo effect does not incapacitate him for his final round. So no stun for you. It was slick. I know what you're trying to do, but the Nemo effect does not trigger. But you still hit him. And he has no Aegis up. So Julie J, 80, sealed with a Honey Badger, and going over, surrounding Tiny.
and dealing straight damage, taking him down to 86. All right, unforeseen. Your final move, you're down to 50. So we got Amanda, Kat, Jim, and Tiny. Jim in first at 100. Tiny in second at 86. Julie J in third at 80. Tied with Kat and unforeseen at 50. All right. Maximum effort, yes. Deacon Dagger, no. The rule of legendaries prevents your Deacon Dagger from being activated. So yes, you can play Red Icky. But no dagger. Give me a follow-up move. Amanda, do we have an attack in your future? Julie J at 80, Unforeseen 50, Cat at 80, Jim at 100, and Tiny at 86. All right. Red Icky, first and foremost. Julie J, you got no seal. It's broken. Amanda, it's your pet. You don't take any damage. Cat, you got no seal. It's broken. Gemstone, you're down to 85 from Red Icky. Tiny, she went in, ran, jumped, acted. I don't know what all she did. Anyway, she's right here. A lot of people in that little cluster. But F5, Bane to Tiny. Tiny, welcome to 51. Tiny down to 51. 35-point shot. So Julie J at 80 with a honey badger. Amanda at 50. Kat, it's your turn. You're down to 70 with the cold weather. Gemstone at 85 and Tiny at 51. So we got 3 more moves before we decide a champion. Remember, healing has been cut to 25% effectiveness. So basically on the field, I know we got Tiny, but we got Julie J, Unforeseen, Kat, Jim, and Deadly Dimes. I mean, this is a good match. This is a great finale. So big shout out to everybody getting in the mix here. Love to see a final game. It just hit 11 o'clock. We're still early, and we're about to wrap up with 20 players tonight. So we got Kat on the clock, then Jim, and then Tiny. Oh my gosh. All right. Ouch. This is going to be painful. Silver Spark. Red Blaine from Kat to Jim. And it is Portals. And there is no evoke in the final round. There is no legendaries. A Silver Spark Red Blaine out of nowhere. Red Blaine, double damage, and it is 50 plus Silver Spark is a 60-point hit. However, Jim's gear modification drops it down to a 50-point shot. Jim down to 35. And Cat with a follow-up going Genesis Pluto to Jim, which is going to be the AP portion, taking the AP down to 66. So Jim at 35 and 66. Big double shot there. Half damage, half AP. Jim, you're on the clock, your final move, and the cold weather is taking you down to 25. Julie J at 80. Unforeseen at 50. Cat at 70. Julie J in first place right now. Holding her own, everybody. We got 2 more turns. Jim and Tiny. Who's going to get the win? Is JJ going to pull off the epic comeback? What a debut that would be. Jim and then Tiny to decide our final match of the night. Who is going to walk away with the 3 points? Julie J's like, y'all have some pity on me. But you know what? You're playing it like a champ. You're playing the class the way you got to play the class. All right. Jim is going to sacrifice Trey to go up to 45. Enrage Red Glob. Doom to Amanda. Oh my goodness. Amanda. You have anything for that doom shot? Or are you going to let it hit? Amanda's going to psycho it, stopping it in its tracks. All right. 1 turn remaining. Tiny. Julie J at 80. Unforeseen at 50. Cat at 70. Jim at 45. And Tiny at 41. You got 1 move, Tiny. What's it going to be? This is for all the marbles. Can Tiny pull out the victory? Or will Tiny play spoiler to prevent somebody else's victory? Or will he split target and boost somebody else into first or second place? Final move of the night. All right. Silver Spark, Red Icky. This is going to be interesting. So, Red Icky targets Julie J. Honey Badger prevents it. Red Icky targets Amanda. She takes it, drops her down to 35. 25, sorry. Red Icky targets Cat, tank page 1. Cat stays at 70. Red Icky targets Gemstone, takes her down to 25. And Tiny targets Julie J. Julie J with the prevention. And welcome back, Julie J at 80 points, pulling the upset. See, I told you guys, anybody can win. Julie J freshly back like a champ, going into first place with 80 points. Cat holding on second place with 70 points. And Tiny Jim and Amanda, pretty good dogfight down there. Crazy stuff. Each of those three finishing third, fourth, and fifth, respectively. Julie J, big play. Very nice. Glad to have you back. And, I mean, Seal, Pet Repel, Honey Badger. I mean, come on. That was excellent. That was excellently done. So, missed you, man. I'm going to tell you. You guys forget, Julie J plays like a champ. Super bright. Knows the moves. Absolutely on point. Jim Stone, welcome to the portal. She got in fight night. So we got Jim in her first match tonight. Broke her in. We got Julie J tonight. Broke her in. And then we got our regular portal crew. You guys know, Father Ron, Villar. And look, this is the thing I want to remind you guys. Look down at the bottom corner, all the great players that lost tonight. Father Ron, Villar, Beasley, Busy Bee, Flyrod. Flyrod's #1 in the league. Deadly Dimes, Trigger, Animal, Football Master, Unforeseen, Jim, Tiny. Those are great players. So it takes everything you got to win these matches. Second place tonight, Tough Fights, Cat, Moonshot, B-Dub, and Kel. And first place, the Assassin, pulled out a victory. Will the Bill, close one, the Emperor, and Julie J. So, good stuff, everybody. Good stuff all the way around. So, 20 people played tonight. Great time. I had a blast with you guys. Appreciate all the people jumping in there and making it fun and exciting. Tomorrow, I am not sure about our list of events. We may table the pack opening another week. I will let you guys know early on. I really want to get the maps and the cards and a few things caught up. My voice could probably use a little bit of a break, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Everybody still there? I see B-Dub. Thank you so much, Bonnie. So we will get a pack tally to you guys. If we do a pack event, we are going to limit it to 12 boxes. It'll be a less than 2-hour event. So stay tuned. I know the Cosmic Shadows out there. I know there's some sabers. There's some upgrades. So I'm not saying that we're not going to do the box opening, because we do have a few boxes sold already. So we might. Stay tuned tomorrow morning. I'll have Kel send something out. It's 50-50 right now. So if we don't do it, we will definitely do it the following weekend as well. So appreciate B-Dub, Gemstone, definitely up there. So we might. So hold tight. I'll let you guys know. Let me see how my voice feels in the morning. Thank you. Unbelievable portal. I promised you guys, when you play portals, it really is about the crazy moves, the combination, the fun, going down to the wire. And these matches tonight, every week it gets better. But I got to tell you guys, it's the best we've had. So 20 people in less than 3 hours.
So a lot of action. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. If we don't do the pack opening tomorrow, I will absolutely have the dance video done and ready to debut for our next Monday night event, which I'm kind of keeping on the DL right now. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I see Gemstone. I see B-Dub. I see Kel with a great night of matches. Portals is a blast, everybody. Let's get everybody. Craven Light's going to make his Portal debut next week. We're going to steal Amy away from her family next week to get her in here for a match or two. Ocean Man needs to be back next week. Let's fill up the house. I think we can get 25 people to play next week. So see you guys, and thanks for all you do. I'll talk to you some point tomorrow. And welcome back, Julie J. Good to see you. Peace, everybody. Let's dance it up with something. We need some type of dance video. How about let's go with this. I like this one. All right, everybody. Good night.
Let's just dance, baby. I just wanna dance, 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 dance.